Hey there everybody, it's Mike DiLisio, and today I just thought I would take a little perusal through the Gen Con preview list and focus specifically on solo games. This is not going to be based off of extensive research. I've actually only kind of just skimmed through some of the titles this year, but I thought it might be interesting for you to see which of the games maybe that I've played already, which of the ones I have not played but I'm interested in, things along those lines. So yeah, why not? Let's just head on over to the list and we'll just scroll through together, shall we? Yes, okay. You'll see that I've maybe marked off a couple of these already as being interested or must have or whatever. I don't know that those are necessarily completely accurate as of now. Now, first thing I need to do is add in some filters, okay? So I'm gonna go supported players 1 to 1. Boop. That'll give me more than one player only, but it'll make sure it's one player games. And then I only want games that are for sale. I'm not really interested at this point in looking at the demo games. So let's apply those filters and see. Looks like 166, okay? So I'll go relatively quickly. Let's start. Obviously, this is in alphabetical order within the publishers, and those publishers are in alphabetical order. So starting off with 25th Century, we've got Agueda, and now I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but I've done a play of that. I already have the game, and I've done a live play here on the channel, actually. Was it live? Don't remember, but I've already reviewed it as well. It's a very, very nice kind of pattern building game with a beautiful production. French Quarter is coming from Pinchback and Riddle and Adam Hill as well. This is kind of in that line of the Three Sisters, Fleet the Dice game, Motor City. So it's one of those 2-sheet roll and writes. I have a copy of it. I have not had a chance to play it, but I have very much liked those in the past. Nova Roma is being brought over by 25th Century. This was something that designer Stan Kordonsky had already released through his own independent publishing house. Really, really good game. I like the solo variant of Nova Roma quite a bit. I already have it. I have already played it. I've already reviewed it. Run, Run, Run. This is a Bruno Catala co-design. I don't know much about it. It says it's cooperative and dice rolling, so it's probably cute, but not one I'm like going out of my way to acquire. Witchcraft, I've already talked about. It's been out for a while. That's a really, really good solo game. Let's Go to Japan is one I've also reviewed solo. I have it, have played it. I recommend it. Then we have an expansion for Tiny Towns, Architects. I've played Tiny Towns a time or two, but it doesn't really do a whole lot for me, so not really terribly interested in that. Undergrove, a new co-design from Elizabeth Hargrave. I know people at the Dice Tower have played this one already. I am not one of those people, but I am interested, and you know, I'll keep an eye out for it for sure. All right, moving on to Allion by Dr. O. That's, I think, a Swedish symbol there, or a Norwegian symbol, I'm not sure. From Surf and Meeple booth. Gardlings and Sparks. These are both from Christian Amundsen Otsby, who has done, along with co-designers, done a number of games that you probably will recognize, like Escape. I think that was the first one I remember from him is Escape Curse from the Temple, but he's done a bunch of other games, Santa Maria, among others. Nothing about these is jumping out at me. They may be good. I will keep an eye on them, but nothing really that I have to go out of my way for. Fate Flipped, Washed Ashore, multiple maps adventure card game, 1 to 99. I don't know. I'm skeptical. River Valley Glassworks. This is one that I'm definitely, as it says right there, interested in, coming from All Play. And I've watched this being played on the channel. I did not get a chance to play it, but I thought it looked really, really charming. Pampero has been out for a while. I have not played it. Not sure I'm going to play it. Aquatica Coral Reefs, the newest expansion for Aquatica. I have it. I have not had a chance to play it yet, but I love Aquatica. The solo variant of Aquatica, I don't remember much about, to be honest with you. I feel like I need to play it again, and specifically play it with this expansion, so I'm not sure. This Frozen Frontier, I love the look of it. The cover of the game and everything looks really, really nice to me. This is a game that Arcane is bringing over from Cosmodrome, again, who's done like Smartphone Inc. and mobile markets and stuff like that. A little concerned about that play time, 120 to 180, and it's an area majority game, so interested but not positive. Mezzin, I don't really know much of anything about. Super Kawaii Pets, Tom has actually talked about this recently, or will be on an upcoming video that I've edited. I'm sure it's cute. Wonder World, or World Wonders, the Mundo expansion. I'm not going to talk too much about expansions unless they specifically add solo to the game. So World Wonders is great. Solo mode I enjoy. There you have that. BA Games, Forges of Ravenshire. Don't know much about it. Barrel Age Games, Plantopia, the card game. This is a Daryl Chow game, and I tend to like Daryl Chow designs. But this is a small card game, set collection, hand management. It says, I'll keep an eye out for it. Age Contrived, I've heard some things from Tom about it. Not really looking like it's in my ballpark anyway, so I think I'm going to pass on that one. Cascadito, I have talked about, reviewed. I think it's very good. As a matter of fact, honestly, here's a little self-serving. Cascadito is the roll and write version of Cascadero, and from Reiner Knizia, and it has a solo variant in the box. But I wanted one that felt like you were going against an opponent. So I just made my own variant, and with the blessings of the Bitewing Games folks, I went ahead and put that variant up on Board Game Geek. So if you're interested in trying a different solo variant where you go up against an opponent, check that out. Next Station Paris, the Next Station games are fine. Don't really do a lot for me. Barcelona expansion, not really interested in. Reef Project, maybe. SideQuest Frostpunk, not interested in. Windmill Valley, I've heard really good things about. I don't have it marked as interested, but I may take a look at that one. Possibly. From the Moon, I know that Tom and maybe others at the Dice Tower have played this, but I haven't played it. I'm really interested in it. I think that the theme is interesting. The cover is beautiful. I've liked other designs by Johannes Gupi, so very interested in that one. This adulthood game I hadn't heard anything about. Spend your time, energy, and money to navigate your adult life. I kind of like that theme. It says it's got some humor in it. I'm interested. Endeavor's Deep Sea. I've never played Endeavor. Don't know too much about it. Mycelia might be interesting. There's a whole lot of mushroom games. I've already talked about one. Gaia Project, not my cup of tea. Pirates of Maracaibo, it's been out for a while, not terribly interested. Tangram City, I played it multiplayer, it was fine. I don't think this one I would be particularly looking at for solo. Gloomhaven, Buttons and Bugs, I own it, I played it, reviewed it. So there's plenty out there about that. Charming Games Collective, Park Life. Don't know anything about those. It says it's trick-taking. Maybe. I mean, For Northwood is a great solo trick-taking game. So we got some Chili Fox games here. Spectacular. Dice rolling, hexagon grid, animals, dice. I don't know. Let's look at the back of this. Okay. I don't know. Might be okay. Not really jumping out at me. Slay the Spire is like this huge phenomenon all of a sudden. I get it, folks. People like it. I have no connection to the video game, but Tom has been telling me how much this game is fantastic. I need to at least try it. I'm not going to go to Gen Con and buy it, but I definitely am going to take a look at it. Probably not at the convention, though. Evolution Another World. I have bounced pretty hard off the Evolution games. Expansions for Rome versus Carthage. No. Portals, I've heard not good things about. Dead Alive games. Cyber Pet Quest. No, not interested in. Devere, Autumn is one of their small card games. They've already done Winter in this line, so I don't know about that. Salton Sea is one I'm interested in. Haven't had a chance to check it out yet. Sand, I own. I've played it. I've played it solo. I did a review. Invincible, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. I don't particularly have any connection to this theme. I don't love deck building. I didn't think it looked very good component-wise. I'm the outlier there. That's fine. Let me be the outlier. From Draco Studios, Dodo's Riding Dinos. That's been around for a while. War for Chicken Island. I think that's been around forever too. Maybe it's a second edition. I haven't played it. Not really interested in. DV games. No. Not really interested in either of those. Lacerda, I think, maybe there'll be a theme that just like really captures me and makes me want to go into another Lacerda game. But I've played several. I've liked them, but at this point, they're kind of a bridge too far. Maybe, again, something will come along that really grasps me, but not yet. Expansion for Honey Buzz. Confusing Lands, Defrag, Sirens. Tom and Z reviewed Sirens. Not so interested. Ultimatch, I played that. We've played it on the channel live, I think during the Summer Spectacular. It's cute. Mistwind, some people have told me about this. It does look interesting. I might look into that one. I am slightly interested in that. Expansion for Cascadia, that's cool. Nocturne, this one's not really jumping at me. Marble Garble, pass. Rune Masters, no. Super Snipers, Tom, I just edited a video that Tom did on Super Snipers. I don't know that I'm into it. Catamino Tower, nah. Star Tycoon, Supply and Demand, Commodity Speculation. I don't know, that's tough to do with solo. Maybe I'll look more into it. The Manhattan Project War Machine, I love the look of it. It's got a great graphic design, but I'm not really drawn to that one terribly. Grand Gamers Guild, the Endangered Rescue, I'm not big in escape room games, so I haven't really played any of their small escape room games. But Endangered is a game that I have championed for years now. I really enjoy that cooperative game. I am excited about this Red Wolf scenario. I backed it, but I have not received it, so hopefully that'll be coming in soon. I'll have a chance to play that. Tir na Nog, Tom told me to check this out, and I'm going to. I have played other games by Isaac Shalev, a co-designer on this one, and so I'm interested in that one. Weirdwood Manor, I played, not solo, I played it multiplayer, but it's a cooperative game, so it was close. It was close. I felt like there's a good game in there, but I can't right now recommend it myself, and I'm not going to be hunting it down. Communication, cooperative kids game, not really for me. Some expansions and Guilty, not interested there. Gentle Rain, I checked out and played a little bit. I thought it was a cool little Zen puzzle game. Okay, so I have must-have on these Kinfire Delve games from Incredible Dream Studios. Kevin Wilson, designer, now has his own studio here. I have heard so much good buzz about these games that I definitely need to try them. Tom and Z have both told me that they think that I would really get into it. I have to check those out. Astronauts, not really interested. Sonic Roll, look, I want to be interested in this, but I think I know better. These Sonic games have been pretty much terrible across the board, so I'm going to avoid that one. Harvest, really, I have enjoyed this one. This is the new edition of Harvest. It has a more robust solo mode. It's a little pricey, so I don't know that I would get it just for solo, but if you are interested in, I've talked about this game quite a bit. Parks Roll and Hike. Maybe. I like Parks. It's a roll and write, obviously. Maki Master, Sushi Chef. I have like some kids' table board games, so I don't know about that one though. Exit, no, these games just not for me. Divinity and Original Sin, not interested. Agamonia, not interested. I've seen it. Tom has played it, and I saw the game at the studio. It just looks like this huge behemoth. Any more of those are harder for me to get on the table. Age of Comics, I played, didn't particularly enjoy. I didn't play it solo, I played it multiplayer. Ovation, I'm interested in checking out. I like the theme in this a lot, and I am interested to see how this one comes all together. Chrononauts I've never really cared for. Tranquility, I played the original one, and I thought it was okay. Binding of Isaac, I've never really gotten into those games. Exhibition Northwest Passage, I own. I have played. I have already reviewed on the channel. These are coming out, I guess. Cafe and Espresso and Latte. Those are re-implementations of games that I've already played. Fate Forged from Mighty Boards. This is one I am very, very interested in because I did a preview of it a year or so ago. And I thought it did some very, very cool things. And so I'm excited about the updated kind of complete version. Septima have already played quite a bit. Voidfall, I think, is going to be too much for me. Lords of Baseball, I know people are going to be really into this. I do like baseball. I'm just not interested. Stellar Drift doesn't take... Evenfall's been out for a long time. New Kingdoms, not really interested. Biomes, no. It's not Dragon. And again, keep in mind, I'm just kind of going through these. I'm kind of looking at things that either I know about or that I'm interested enough to spend a little time talking about, but I'm going to kind of just scroll past things that aren't terribly interesting to me. This one I'm interested in because it says Zuli here, because that was the original version of the game. But Oink has done a new version. I think it's called Moving Wild. They don't have it on here for some strange reason. Recent. Yeah, here's Moving Wild. So this is the Oink Games version of the game, and that's the one they're going to have there. That's the one that I am interested in picking up. Looks like a cute little puzzle game. Undaunted, I really like the Undaunted games. This looks huge. I am interested, but I feel like I need to devote several weeks to getting into that one. But I am interested in War Story, no. Beacon Patrol Umbrella, no. Distilled, that's just a little expansion. Escape from New York, love the theme. The game didn't look that great to me. Boblin's Rebellion, no thank you. Ashes, I was never into. Printing Press has been out a while. The collector's edition of Robinson Crusoe, I really enjoyed Robinson Crusoe. I haven't played it in a long time, and I think I'm done with it. Davy Jones' Locker, no thank you. Seaside, no. Lorcana, I am interested in the new Horrified. I'm a little battle shy here because the last one I thought didn't really, there were some issues. I'm hoping this one kind of comes back to the first one. Really, the first one I think has been the best produced. Let's hope that they can get back to that. Ezra and Nehemiah, fantastic. Played it, reviewed it. Not into G.I. Joe, Here Escape, My Little Pony. Search for UAPs, I know, is a redo of Search for Planet X. Not really terribly interested in that. Navacard. This Fromage, this is one that I am very interested in. I'm hearing more and more things about it. I do love the look of the cover. I like the look of those meeples. Let's see if there's other kind of pictures here. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I feel like this one is a bit of a risk-reward type of a thing, as in I don't really know too much about it. I haven't looked into it too much, but I am intrigued by it, and I do want to learn more. So I will. That's one I'll be checking out more at Gen Con. Wild Gardens, I just saw Tom's review with his kids. That looks interesting to me, so maybe so. Those are kids' games flock together. I really enjoy that. I've played that and have that. A really good cooperative game. Massacre of Mysteria, I've read the rules, gone through it. These have been out a while. Redwood I like a lot. Comic Hunters, look, go get it. That's all I'm going to say. I love Comic Hunters, and the solo mode is good too. Comic Hunters is a great game. Expansion for Expeditions, we are going to be reviewing that. Rolling Realms, Digsaw, not interested. Vampire Village, not interested. Doggerland, I've heard good things about, but it's this big Euro. Chronologique, Finding Atlantis now. This Nestlings game, I don't know. It looks like it's maybe just drowning in a sea of other games that look a lot like it. Metro Runner could be interesting. I like the theme. Stone Spire Architect's been out for a while. Scoville, 2nd edition, not really interested in. I am interested in Mandalorian Adventures. Coming from Expected Games, I have kind of liked a lot of what Corey has done with these games. Some of them, Corey Koneska, the designer and the kind of the leader of this production house. I like the idea of the adventure book. I was a fan of The Mandalorian. I don't think I watched all of it, so it's not like I'm just like a huge Mandalorian fan, but I do want to see how that one works out. I think it could be interesting. Nikojima came out at last Essen, dexterity game. Love Final Girl. I've played that already. Gateway Island is intriguing. I don't know that a solo game. I'm going to be looking for that for solo play, though. Sorcerer, Pinball, not interested. Loco Momo, no. The Fog? I don't know. This was at the Dice Tower, and I got a chance to quickly look at it, but I didn't look inside the box. I just looked at the cover. I don't know. This could be interesting. This could be something. Not sure. Not sure. All right, so that's what we got for solo games at this Gen Con. Not a lot of things, quite honestly, that I am like, have to have this, rushing to it right away. I think that this is going to be a Gen Con. Let me just kind of go back up top here. I think that this is going to be a Gen Con that I'm going to be more likely looking for some things that come to surprise me, that I wasn't necessarily expecting, that I wasn't even necessarily aware of. Or things that I kind of just dismissed because they didn't look terribly interesting, but some buzz builds around them. But yeah, this is a year that Gen Con, I'm looking at it more in the multiplayer sense of the word, because there are some games I'm very, very, very interested in. Some games I am going to kind of be rushing for, but not for the solo experience. So I'm hoping this is one that surprises me. Right now, I'm a bit underwhelmed with what I'm seeing in the solo experiences there. Maybe I'll be delightfully surprised, but right now I'm skeptical. Not a whole lot that is jumping out at me. But hey, if you see some things that look great to you, pop them down in the comments. Maybe it's something I'll take a better look at, and other people that are watching this video maybe will take a longer look at as well. All right, well, that's going to do it. This is Mike DiLisio signing off from the Dice Tower Midwest Annex, and see you at Gen Con.
Hey folks, thanks for watching another one of our videos. If you like our videos, if you like our channel, you would love to game with us at one of our conventions. Check out Dice Tower Cruise, Dice Tower East, and Dice Tower West. Fantastic conventions where we play games with wonderful people, a humongous library, and lots of other events and stuff. Also, don't forget to check out our channel, like and subscribe. I'm Tom Bassel.